What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new review. Today we'll be going over one of the biggest releases of the year in One Piece Odyssey. Let's get into it. So, what are you actually getting yourself into with the story? This is not a one-on-one based retelling of some of the biggest chapters in the anime and manga. Of course, you're touching on Marineford, Dressrosa, but there are some twists and turns, which I will discuss later, where you are actually touching back into memories, where you are focused on going back in time based off what happens earlier in the story by one of the biggest protagonists and allies in the game. So of course, when you're playing a demo, you see Lim. She hates pirates. She despises them. So when she sees your crash with Sunny on the beach, she takes all your memories and basically wipes them out. And when you meet her, she sees that you're good pirates and basically offers to bring you back in time in different aspects and arcs of the manga and anime. And basically, you're going back in time, trying to get the cubes that are infused with your memories to make you stronger and bring you back to your normal speed that you was at the beginning of the game. Now let's get into the gameplay. The gameplay, like I said, is the basic JRPG. It's a bit easier than your typical JRPG, so if you're expecting for a huge challenge, you're not really going to get that in this game. If you're a big grinder, you're definitely not going to get that in this game. But if you're someone who paces themselves and makes sure that they don't fight every single enemy and don't grind heavy, then this would be a pretty substantial challenge for you. Because as you guys have seen in the gameplay and the Let's Play, I have had some trouble with some bosses that noticeably I said it was tough, and I can admit that because I didn't grind heavy in this game because I came into this game like everyone else was saying. This game is so easy. This game is so easy. This game is so easy. I would say this game is not as easy as everyone says, especially if you don't grind heavy. People say this is one of the easiest JRPG games, and it's definitely not. I say that Dragon Quest 11 is definitely one of the easiest games. So if you're coming into this expecting like to breeze through the game, it's not gonna happen. Especially if you're not a big JRPG fan like that, it's definitely not gonna happen. So next, let's get into some of the pros and cons of the game. So some of the pros in this game, I really love the fact that these characters are a real telling of how they are in the manga and anime. Like I said, if you're not a big fan of the manga and the anime, you're not really gonna get some of the side jokes. You're not gonna get some of the little nuances that they do, some of the little things that happens throughout the little tellings of the story and memories. I don't want to get into any big spoilers, but you're not really gonna understand that. But what they do help you with is, a retelling of the actual events that happen in form of objective completions where you have a little storyboard and commentary over it, gives you a basis of what happened. And of course, you have side quests in the game that also tell you previous stuff of what happened during that time, so you're going to be familiar with that. I do love the fact that Oda was playing a big part in this game. He created original art, as you see when you boot up the game, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna let you guys look that up yourself and experience that when you open up the game because it is beautiful. So Oda's written all over this game. He's written a lot of this game. I think he wrote all of the game. Actually, I think he had a huge part in it, which played a big part in why the storytelling and the character interaction in the game was absolutely fantastic. So let's get into some of the cons. So I want to touch on this being one of my biggest cons, and it's not that the fact that getting a game is quote unquote easy. It's not that. If you're coming to this game expecting this game to be levels of Trolls or Cold Steel hard, you're not gonna get that. This is an IP game, basically taking a charge into a JRPG. So you're not gonna expect the game that's gonna be incredibly hard. I don't know why people expect that, but that's not what you're gonna get. So I think one of my biggest cons of this game is the fact that it is 2023 and there's no autosave. So if you're playing this game, please, I pledge you to please save whenever you can. Please save whenever you can, because a lot. You're gonna have points where you're facing a boss. Like, I don't want to spoil anything, but near the end of the game, you have to face all solid bosses. So please get ready for that, because it is tough. You're gonna have to face all solid bosses. I'm not gonna tell you who, I'm not gonna tell you what they say, anything like that. But please make sure you save. Just please. So overall, when I say this game is worth buying, yes, definitely. But I would wait for a sale. One, if you're not a big fan of JRPGs. Two, if you're not a big fan of One Piece. Three, if you have a bunch of games playing that you want to play. Because this new year is off to a hot start, and it's going to be insane in February. So if you have time to wait, you can wait on this game. But overall, I'd give it a 8.5 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching this rapid review. Have a great day. Peace.